Today in class, you're going to begin composing your first section of your research paper. And that first section is going to be over your point 1 that we've established in your graphic organizers. So the first thing I want you to do is go to Google Classroom and to log into your Google Classroom and find the assignment, which should be at the top of the stream, the classroom stream. I want you to open this first document, this guidelines and style guide, and read this. It tells you that I want the paper double spaced. I want it 12-point font. I'll let you choose fonts as long as they're clear and neat and not overly exaggerated fonts. I may later tell you that I want you to change that font to a particular type, but right now we're not worried about that. Once you've read over that, I also want you to get out your point 1 graphic organizer, and this is what you're going to be composing your essay from. So I want you to have this ready at hand so that you can work through the sections of your point 1 rough draft. Remember, do not focus on the overall paper at this point. You are focused on reason 1, and you're going to compose section 1 as if it's an essay completely by itself. Each subpoint, each defending detail that I have up here should be at least one paragraph. One well-developed paragraph. Some of you, many of you, will be able to get 2 or even 3 paragraphs out of each defending detail. All the better. All the better. What I do want you to do, though, is I want you to refer back to the Texas format for body paragraphs. It is not a perfect system. However, it does help you structure your paper and build your paper. Remember, essay writing like this is not an artistic endeavor. It is a structural building that you are doing here. So, as you've looked at that, you begin composing. Start with your reason 1. Do an introduction, just like you would do for any regular paper, and then move into your point 1 as your first defending detail as your first body paragraph, or first couple of body paragraphs. Then move on to your defending detail 2. Then move on to your defending detail 3. You want to shoot for 2 pages double-spaced typed for your reason 1. That is helpful for you to ensure that you are making the minimum required page limit for our paper. Now, each one of these defending points, as you write them in your essay, must have at least one quote from your sources. How do you cite those quotes in the paper? Well, we've talked about that. Generally speaking, it is in parentheses after the quote with the author's last name and a page number if there is one, but for the most part there won't be. So author's last name is good, but refer to this formatting and style guide at the bottom where it talks about how to create parenthetical citations. It is important that you remember where you pull quotes from, because you have to cite them. And it is probable that you're going to have to go back and look at your sources online to find those quoted elements. But be patient, work through each paragraph, each section of your essay, just one step at a time. Don't worry about what you're doing later. It is a rough draft, and I wish you well on this endeavor, and I will be there to help you as we go.